Hi, I'm Kate, and welcome to In the Studio with Fleurieu Handmade, a podcast where we get to know artists and craftspeople from the Fleurieu Peninsula and spend some time in their studio learning about their creative process. So today we're meeting with Barry and Francis of Inman Valley Leadlight and Glass Creations. We'd like to just hear a little bit about you and what you do. So if you'd like to start off by telling me a bit about who you are and what you do and where you're based.
Well, my name's Francis. Barry, my husband. We've lived in Inman Valley area for the last 30 plus years. We make leadlight from our home-based workshop. We do leadlight panels, sun catchers, lampshades, try most things, done a little bit of glass painting, that sort of stuff.
So I guess that sort of covers what you create and with what materials, so that gives us a bit of an idea of that sort of thing. What would you say inspires your work?
Well, I know I'm inspired by nature. I love the beauty of nature and the colours that go together and the Australian wildflowers and birds. I also like the traditional as well, to be able to replicate things that have been done in the past.
I think what I like about it is that if you do somebody's front door or window, if they knock the house down, they'll take the leadlight out first and use it somewhere else. It's just a sort of a longevity of leadlight, I think. And it's nice to drive around the local area and think, oh, I did the window in that.
So how did you start lead lighting?
Well,
You saw a course at the high school Thursday nights, learn lead lighting. You were worried you might cut your fingers, so you sent me.
yeah, but that was originally to get because we built our own house and we built a window in our house to put lead light in. And then Barry did the course so that he could do my lead light window.
And then I spoke with one furniture manufacturer and said, do you ever use lead light? And he said, come around and have a talk, which I did, and things just sort of rolled on from there. People talked to each other and I ended up 15, 17 regular outlets.
Lovely.
And I must admit, I watched him through the windows and thought, I could probably do that without killing myself. So I started playing with the glass as well.
What need does it satisfy in you? Is it the creative of it or lasting piece that people will treasure and carry on, or?
And well, it's one thing, like a lot of things, the more you practice, the better you get. You know which way to cut, so it doesn't break in the wrong position. And it makes a bit of money. That's an incentive.
Which is always a good side of it, yep, definitely.
And I've dabbled in art since I was at high school. I did a lot of painting when I was a lot younger, and then I do all the other bits that people do, the knitting and the macrame and all of that. And this is kind of a different side of that. To me, because I do other jobs all the time, it's my relaxation.
So what really excites you about the creative process? You know, is it the designing, or is it the putting it together, or, you know, is it that final piece that you stand back and look at and go, you know what, I really like that?
All of the above. As the person that does a lot of the drawings, the designing is really good. Barry does more of the building than what I do, so it's beautiful to watch it come to life.
Yep.
Especially when it's finished as a complete panel and you get to stand back and look at what you had in your mind and then see it with all the colours and that. That to me is absolutely, the finished product being in an original product as well that no one else has done.
Yeah.
I really like that idea.
What is your favourite technique to work with then?
Mine would be copper foil.
Yeah. No, I like the full-size stuff.
So you like the big statement pieces? And the copper foil, that's the small, more delicate sun catchers.
It's the sun catchers, and it's the ability, the more I do, the more I'd like to get into 3D. You know, lampshades and pot plant holders are one thing, but being able to layer pieces of glass to bring pictures to life and give them depth with the 3D side of it, that's the bit I would like to explore more. I'd love to get a little kiln and start bending glass.
What is the creation that you're most proud of? Is there one?
It's a hard one. There's been a few.
I've always liked the wolf baying at the moon.
Yeah, that was a difficult one because no one else was willing to do it, to come up with the concept behind that one to get it right. We did a lampshade once that was over a pool table, so it was a big lampshade and it had grapevines and the tendrils and everything. That was spectacular. I really liked that one. All of them. I really like seeing them all at the finished bench because they're all, the bits we've done have been so varied as well that it is hard to pick one in particular.
Yeah, they're all so unique.
That's right. Mind you, I still don't have my own in my house. That is a point.
That one's still on the drawing board.
Yes.
Okay, so is there anything that you cannot live without in your studio?
Music.
Music, yeah.
Our studio has 2 blocks of 3-metre glass windows in it, and to me that's the best part of it. We live on land that has scrub outside the windows, so you can be making the rosella while watching the rosellas.
Right.
Yeah, that's the inspiration, is the beautiful view.
Okay, well, thank you very much for getting together with me and letting me know a bit more about you and your process and all of that sort of stuff. Hopefully in the near future we'll have some of your work up on Fleurieu Handmade, and there is a blog post coming out about you as well, so for all of our listeners, be sure to check in on our website and keep up to date with everything that's happening there. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thanks for listening to In the Studio with Fleurieu Handmade. If you like our show and want to know more, check out our socials on Facebook and Instagram at Fleurieu Handmade, and SoundCloud or YouTube for more episodes of our podcast to come. Join us next time when we talk to another artist and learn more about the Fleurieu's people who create.